As a sports media veteran for almost 20 years, I've learned one thing along the way. You can't talk ball with everybody. This sports stuff goes over a lot of people's heads, even for those within the industry. But I've made some friends along the way, and I pulled 5 of them up, with me included, at 6, and we all did a top 10 list heading into the NFL season. We did top 10 wide receivers and top 10 quarterbacks. And what you're about to see is the consensus top 10, the average scoring ranking of all of our lists together to put out a top 10 list. So no more saying stuff in the group chat, no more one-on-one conversations where you're getting hot takes off that no one else could hear. It's time to bring the cameras out, put folks on the record, and do things a little differently, a little cinematically. So tap in, lock in for the 2025-2026 NFL wide receivers, the top 10. Let's go.
Can he be your 1A, 1B wide receiver? Yes. He's a great and an excellent and a phenomenal number 2, but he's not a number 2 on the Commanders. They rely on him to be a number 1.
In the weeks Cooper Kupp was out, he thrived. In the weeks Cooper Kupp was in, Kupp was a good distraction. He still thrived. Like he's gonna take off even more this year with Devontae Adams on the boundary.
I'm a huge fan of how Puka catches the balls on drag routes and slants, and his ability to break tackles. Corners backs struggle to tackle him, and 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get him down. The first tackler is not going to get him down.
He's been with multiple quarterbacks, still put up 1,000-yard seasons again and again and again. Hall of Fame type career. Mike Evans is still a top 10 wide receiver.
But Nico Collins went from having David Mills as a quarterback, and everybody wrote him off as a bust, to having somebody like C.J. Stroud has put up unbelievable numbers over the past few years. Nico Collins is 6'4", runs a 4.5, 4.6, and can handle a double team like prime Mike Evans had.
Texans, they got one of them ones. Tank Dell's hurt, but like the rookies they brought in, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel, I like that core as a whole, but Nico Collins is at the top of it. He can beat double teams, he can beat the press, he can go win a jump ball, whatever you need, he's got it.
When this guy's on the field and everything's right, good luck running man-to-man coverage against this guy. He's gonna run right past you. Those feet, I've watched football for a long time. I don't know if we've ever seen feet like this from a wide receiver.
Still a burner, still requires, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna require safety help, which gets you a light box for the running game.
I personally wanted to move him down the list a little bit more, but still with that speed, he's still a top 10 receiver. So I'm gonna put Tyreek Hill here. Even though I think he still may be a little bit of a locker room issue, and I think he may have a fall off, but that speed, that elusiveness, 7.
Tyreek Hill is older. He may have lost a step, but hell, he still can burn the entire league in his sleep if he wanted to. Tyreek Hill is not a project. He's not a slot guy. Tyreek Hill is a true number 1 receiver. And before it's over, probably will go down as a top 10 receiver all time.
Boy, out of the Giants, man, Malik Neighbors, man, that dude is elite. Speaks for itself. I think he's gonna honestly be like CeeDee Lamb. Doesn't really matter who throws the ball to him. That man's gonna go off and he's gonna do his thing. Malik Neighbors for sure. He is the Giants.
That man had crap quarterback play for the better part of the whole year. And he still managed to put up incredible numbers. He barely lost the receiving record to Brock Bowers. He's going to be special in this league.
Is he the second coming of Odell? No. But this kid is special, and he reminds me of Ja'Marr Chase. He is a Ja'Marr Chase-like wide receiver.
He's a tough kid. He's an LSU Tiger. I mean, LSU probably has the greatest receivers in the league right now. They're definitely wide receiver U. Malik Neighbors is dynamic. His rack is insane. His catch raise is insane. Even when he has spotty QB play, this man still put up numbers.
Teams knew where they were going, and he still had a monster year.
I got Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know, the Lions love to hit him on a deep end route. Jared Goff loves that deep end route. That big body can win the ball.
Amon-Ra St. Brown has continued to be the bright spot. Even when he wasn't scoring touchdowns, he was continuing to make an impact on that field. He made Jared Goff's life a hell of a lot easier. When Jameson Williams decided to take a day off, Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't drop a pass. He's the DeAndre Hopkins of this era. He's the Larry Fitzgerald of this era. He does not drop passes.
One-on-one, you don't want that smoke. Let's just be honest with it. It's big physical receiver, still route savvy, great hands. It all speaks for itself. AJ Brown and them for sure.
He's on a team where you have Saquon Barkley, who may be the best running back in the game right now. He's on a team where you got the best offensive line in the game. He's on a team with a Heisman winning wide receiver in Devontae Smith. And somehow he still looks a class above all.
He's going to play out the slot really well, and he's finally got a good wide receiver too this year. I think he's going to have the best season of his career this year.
I find it very interesting that he performs best when he's in a slot.
CeeDee Lamb is a Dallas Cowboy, so he's never going to get the respect he deserves. But this is a man who I think is a route technician. He can high point the ball. He makes difficult catches. His catch rate is insane.
He is most productive in the slot. The numbers are extremely misleading.
Elusiveness, ball savvy, doesn't matter. It's top 3 in everything. CeeDee Lamb.
Number 1 wide receivers are productive wherever they line up, the X, Y, or the Z. CeeDee Lamb's he's most productive in the slot simply because 9 times out of 10, the opposing defenses are not going to put their best corner in the slot. If you look at the last playoff game the Cowboys had versus the Packers, they didn't double team them. But they did put a special emphasis on having the linebacker sit in a shell coverage zone. The year that they did have Kellen Moore calling the plays and they had the number 1 offense, they only scored 1 touchdown versus Cardinals. What? That's just, the numbers are very misleading.
Justin Jefferson did the things he did last year with Sam Darnold throwing to him. And Sam Darnold was really good last year. But like that man, between Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson, one of those two is like somewhere in the mix of like turning these average quarterbacks into looking like they could go win a Super Bowl.
He had Sam Darnold looking like a Pro Bowler. And if you can't do that, I tip my hat to you.
Ja'Marr Chase is the best wide receiver in the league. He completely turned around the Cincinnati offense when he got there and commanded a double team immediately, which is a big reason why they went to the Super Bowl. And if you didn't double team him, you paid for it.
I think Ja'Marr Chase is the guy that brings everything to the game that you want. Yards after catch, ball placement, toe placement, doesn't matter. Ja'Marr Chase can do it all. And he's, in my personal opinion, I like a little bit more physical, bulkier receiver. I think Ja'Marr Chase is.
You play bump and run, he'll go past you. You play off, hitch, go, slant, catch, go.
Amazing route runner. Speed is good enough. And when he catches the ball, he's almost running back like. And that's in his ability after the catches, which separates him and Justin Jefferson. Again, there's no 1A and 1B with me. He is the best wide receiver in the league.
Out and up. Bye. Ja'Marr Chase, the guy just makes plays.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this and tap in. We put in a lot of work with it. Thank you to all of those who were able to participate in this mini doc short film, whatever you want to call it. If you do want to tap into the top 10 quarterbacks, that will be coming out very soon. So go ahead and lock in, hit the subscribe button, like, follow, comment. Did we get the list right? Do you have your top 10 ready? Can you drop hot takes like that? Let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll spin the block on this next year and maybe get you involved. So for the Sam D, I am a 15, 16, almost 17-year sports media veteran. I try to give you an insider sports media veteran perspective. If you like that type of content, go ahead and tap in and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.